welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait. This is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Pass to Battier. No one near him. Jump shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Back to Booker. To the middle. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Here's Wade. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the drive. And then Wade slams it in.
Love to see some trademark Dwayne Wade aggressive slashing to the basket.
On the wing, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Bosh. Shoots over Bridges. James has a two-pointer. The Heat rebound. Back to Bosh. Over Paul. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And Bosh knew he was going into the teeth of the defense. Still finds a way to get it done.
Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
In the corner, it's Bridges. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And it goes down 2 points. Wade's got 6.
And even though Dwayne Wade is getting hit on that drive to the basket, he's able to slow down, absorb contact, and still make the shot.
Jumps up. And Wade slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Suns trail by 7. .149 left here in the opening quarter. Ayton in the high post. Bridges attacking. And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-7 run. Driving inside. And Bosch able to finish. Bosch has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Persistence from Bosch, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback. Well, he'll zig and he'll zag and he'll get to the spot he wants. Continues to impress in the open court.
For 3, Bridges. Battier with the steal. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
As soon as Wade saw the lane to the basket, you knew he was going to get his steps together for the dunk. Excellent play there.
And Wade sends it back. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Paul with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
LeBron with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Paul. Gets it to fall from the right block. He's got 6.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Now here's LeBron. Steps back and fires. Bridges with the board.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 8 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bosch. Offline with the baseline jumper. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. Here's Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Shamet with it. Wade picks him up. The wide open look here for Craig. Phoenix no good that time either. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for LeBron.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The kick out to Bosch. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there. Setting the table for one another.
Count it.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
And finished off by LeBron.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested jet.
Payne can't hit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Craig. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Back to James. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Craig can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The shot's good from McGee.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Chalmers. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Chalmers has got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. To the left wing. Now Payne. Back to Craig. Pocket 6. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Paul. It's a 13-point game. Right at the free throw line.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Bosch tries it from 9. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Over to the left wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Reverses. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
The 76ers again can't hit it. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
To the paint. Morant with the steal. A finish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Now here's Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Now here's Clark. Harden missing his last shot. Pass to Morant. With the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. Morant with the steal. Into the lane. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 8.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Harden can't hit.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Maxey. And no good. And Memphis the other way now. To the middle. Pass to Bane. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
So both teams changing it up here. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And, Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. No good on the shot. Adams, some nice D. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Anderson. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. It's stolen by Adams. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Here's Harden. Millsap has the open look. 76ers moving the ball around. Aston Yang. Back to Korkmaz. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Korkmaz has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Philadelphia. Right side Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Bane. Pulls up on the wing. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
A 3 ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant drives in. Out to the right wing. Clark with a wide open look. The wing jumper off target. The 76ers lead it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there, finds the open man.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
And on any given play, Kabir can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Now, here is Harden.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Brandon Clark.
Good work there as it goes.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Green. Right side, Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Morant drives in. Brooks with no one around. Buries it from three-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And it's Green with the jam.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Melton. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Count that bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Thibault. Now here is Harris. He's covered by Anderson. Back to Harris. Inside. Thibault.
Steven Adams.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Matisse Thybulle.
Steven Adams picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nobody near Williams. Pass to Jones. The tray. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Melton. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Thibault out left to the wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The score now all even.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Plenty of space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He has 6.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Jones. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Melton. From downtown, the shot no good. Embiid from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers trailing. Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James Harden.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Here is Harden after Memphis gets the 3. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid got the game tied up here for the 76ers. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Harden. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Bane inside the three-point line.
Desmond Bane.
And he gets it to go from the corner. Bane's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
Pass to Bane. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
It's Harden with the drive. Basket good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Going inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Ja Morant.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson. DeAnthony
It's a close
Melton.
game here in Philadelphia. Harden outside. Niang, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Down low. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Back to Anderson. Lots of room.
Anderson.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Paul Millsap.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Driving in. Trying to get open is Brooks.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the 76ers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The 76ers trail by 6. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Adams. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator. A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the middle. It's stolen by Green. For three, Harris drains the three-pointer.
I love this shot for Harris. When you're not overly explosive, the pull-up jumper can be one of your most valuable tools.
Now, here's Melton. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Adams. Back to Melton. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Poked loose. And here's Maxey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front, leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Jones. For the three. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Now here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. That's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers in bunches.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Takes it from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Embiid is at the elbow. And Embiid throws it down.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Fans, your Sixers dance team. Your Sixers dance team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do.
Jr.
Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The 76ers trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Jackson. Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Over to the wing. Back to Morant. To the right side. Pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
The 76ers trailed by 8. Harden outside. Here's Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so here's Memphis. 6-point lead. Morant, right side. Takes it inside. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Now Morant. James Harden missing on the 3. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. Out to Morant. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Picked him clean. Pass to Embiid. And staying with the play, Harris.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Left side, Jackson. And it's Memphis with another.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that.